everybody, this is Lee with Creative2xmom, and today's video is going to be all about setting goals for June. So welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, Creative2xmom is all about homeschooling, parenting, and thriving in the day-to-day. And today's video is going to be about goal setting for the month of June. I was recently inspired by a video that Abby put out. She is over at FullTimeWifeLife. I'm going to link her channel down below. Every month she has a video like this one where she shares her goals for the month. And I'm kind of in that crazy lull at the beginning of the summer where I know if I'm not careful, the whole summer can fly by and I won't have achieved any of the things that I have wanted to. So I sat down today and I wrote out just a few goals that I want to try to accomplish throughout the month of June. I broke my goals into 4 different categories: motherhood, marriage, personal, and homeschool. And in each of those categories, I limited myself to 1 to 2 goals. I wanted to limit myself to 1, and there are a couple areas that I just felt like I needed 2. So these are my goals for the month of June. In the category of motherhood, I want to start getting back in the habit of doing one-on-one dates with our kids. This is something that we've done in the past and something that we started out really strong in 2019. But for some reason, I think it was April and May, so probably baseball season, and a few personal things that have been going on behind the scenes, we have not been able to accomplish that goal. So June is a good starting point, I feel like, because the kids are out of school, there's not as many sports in the summer, so getting back into that habit of taking the kids on one-on-one dates, I can really notice a difference in their behavior and in my relationships with them. So trying really hard to get back in that habit in June. The other thing under motherhood is working on a real good summer schedule. We've only been out of school for a week and I'm already staying up way too late, eating too much junk, and sleeping in really late in the morning. So I recently watched a video by Jordan at FunCheapOrFree, I think is her channel. I will link the specific video down below. And she gave me some really great ideas for kind of establishing a summer rhythm. And so I've been working on that this week. My goal is to finish by the end of this weekend and kind of introduce that to the kids. They will have had one sort of relaxed week, and then it'll kind of be getting us into a relaxed rhythm for the summer, but still a routine so that we accomplish something by the end of the day. In the category of marriage, which was my second category, I want to go on 1 to 2 date nights this month. This is something really new for us. We've had family in town more so lately, and so it's made it possible for us to do that. But this is the month that I'm specifically saying this is a goal, and we're going to really continue to feed that habit so that it becomes more just automatic. So, and especially with some of the things that are going on behind the scenes, I think this is going to be really good for the both of us to keep those lines of communication open and just have time to just be together, not to be like parents necessarily, but to be individuals. And so that's my goal this month, 1 to 2. Personally, like I said, I have eaten some junk. In fact, I probably started in May. I started not eating the healthiest in May, and that's been the biggest struggle for me. I've done Beachbody workouts for probably 15 months and some really hard stuff too. I'm currently going through my second round of 80-day obsession. But the nutrition, like I really struggle with the nutrition. It's not because I don't understand it, because I do completely get it. The time nutrition is kind of hard for me as a homeschooler, because I just fit in workouts whenever I can. But the concept of like healthy foods, healthy in, healthy out, I get it. It's the discipline. And so I'm going to take some time throughout the month of June to try to really plan every last detail to try to create more of a habit, so that when I'm grabbing for things, I'm not grabbing for that quick sugar rush, but I'm grabbing for something more sustainable. That's my goal, is to really put some focused time and effort into that over the summer when we're not homeschooling so intensely, and I kind of have the brain space for it because I just have not had the brain power to make it a reality yet. And so that's something that I'm hoping to accomplish as we hit these slower paced days. And then my last category is homeschool, which is kind of ironic because we are not year-round homeschoolers. We actually take the summer off for the most part. There's always some sort of homeschool goal. And this year it is just one math lesson a day and 30 minutes of reading. And so that is, to me, it feels very light. Just one math lesson a day and 30 minutes of reading. That's the first goal. The second goal is a sort of a personal, sort of a homeschool goal, and that is for me to read one continuing ed book. If you don't know, I have my background in education. I do have a teaching credential. I did that before I had kids, and so part of that is continuing education. And so I think even as a homeschooler, that is really important to me, to keep that focus, to keep my brain constantly growing. And you guys know I love to read, so my goal for June is one continuing ed book, whether that's a type of like philosophy of education, if that's a how-to sort of thing, or if it's just something as simple as like a very encouraging read, something like Teaching from Rest sort of thing, but one continuing ed book for the month. So those are my goals for the month of June. Please check out the description box down below for the specific videos that I mentioned that inspired me, so I hope you find some inspiration from them as well. Also leave me a comment letting me know, do you set goals? Are you a goal setter? And what are some of your goals for the month of June or for the upcoming summer? I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.